Congratulations for reaching a 10 months milestone. This is not joke. This is a place where I've seen such a video and I thought to myself, that's not going to be me, but trust me, that's me all day long. Yeah, so you're not alone if you're going through such. Yeah, because a 10 months is a month where you will experience a deal with a very weird energy coming from that baby, especially if it's a boy, because I've seen girls girls tend to be a little girly. Boys on the other hand have loads of energy, and you've got to find a way to deal with that. So here is what you're going to expect from your 10-year boy or girl. 1 or 10 months, the baby should be feeding themselves. Give it, like, there's no other way. At 10 months, the baby should be able to feed themselves properly. Like, they should be picking the food from the plate and feeding themselves. Yeah, and at this point they have a very, very big appetite. Like, they tend to eat lots of food. So if you started your maybe meal plan for the baby, then this will definitely come in handy. But if you didn't, still you can still compare. Just make sure that the food that you're eating is very well balanced, so that you can just add them in your meal. Yeah, just take note on the food that a kid should not be eating at least at 10 months. Foods like honey, food like lots of salt. I know I know people are going to fall for the next one, the milk, but somebody told me that you can add water. Again, it's different. But if you prefer giving your baby milk, anyway, if you're going to give them yogurt, it has to be probiotic. Yeah, just take note on what you're feeding them, but you can incorporate them in the whole family meal plan. Okay, at 10 months also, the baby is at least making a step by themselves. If they're not yet there, they should be there. Yeah, like they should be able to move at least a step, whether like either with assistance or not, because at 9 months, remember, they were crawling and attempting to stand. So at 10 months they should at least attempt to stand on their own and move. Yeah, so that by the time they're getting to an year, they can at least walk. Yeah, this is a crucial stage. Like, you really have to notice that. If you don't, try talk to your pediatrician. Don't ask people, don't consult people. Also, you should be helping them to make that first step. Try do some activities that really help the baby to move. That is tummy time, that is maybe putting moving, helping them stand from maybe a chair so that they can move side to side by themselves, and then with time they come to walk by themselves. Again, should be showing attachment to either toy, person, or something else. They just should be showing emotionally, they should be showing attachment to things. Like, you'll get to know that they love this particular toy, they prefer this particular person, they prefer to play maybe this particular. So you'll notice that if they show attachment, they do certain things. Like, if it's a ball, they can be able to maybe throw it and play around with it. If it's a person, they'll cling on to them a lot. Just get to notice such things. Months, your baby should be able to be putting things in their mouth. This one, you don't have any choice. Anything that comes in front of them goes to the mouth. Anything they see just laying around, you'll notice that they just want to explore and just go to it. Yeah, that is the coordination, hand-mouth coordination, hand-eye-mouth coordination. Just get to notice that with the 10-month-year-old. Yeah, if you don't, try and give it to them or show them and see how they react. Also, at 10 months, your baby should be able to be at least babbling more than they were doing at 9 months, and they should be able to repeat the sounds that you're maybe making them do or they're hearing. Yeah, if they have not, just try make a sound or bubble with them and just get to know if they are reacting, if they are they are coordinating. This is very important because again this one will help them know how to speak. And while you're handling them during the day, just try as much as possible to communicate to them as much as you can, so that their communication skills, their communication can grow even more daily. At least in a day, try make them say a certain word, whichever you prefer, so that their communication grows. If you notice the baby who stay with people that don't communicate to them, mostly nannies, they always have a speech delay at some point. But if the kid stays in a area or with people who talk a lot, their communication always grows way faster. Yeah, you can't compare both the kids. So during the day, try as much as possible, do outdoor activities and communicate to them as much as we should. At least if they are not able to communicate, they should at least illustrate what they want. For say, if they want water, they should be able to point it. That's what my baby is doing. Remember, I'm sharing with you what I'm noticing with my baby. So if it's not happening to your baby, just be patient. They should be able at least to illustrate what they want, be it water, be it a toy, be it just anything. You should be able to know this is what they want. If they're hungry, if they're thirsty, if they want to play, if they want something, they should be able to illustrate. That's their way of communication. That particular 10 months, a baby should be able to understand instruction. Like you can tell them come and they should be able to come. You should call their name and they should be responding by looking at you. You should tell them stop and they should at least pause and look at you. Like they should at least understand instructions. If they are not, it means something somewhere is not okay. Now this one is not for any, like a milestone that your baby should be skipping at 10 months, or they should be able to coordinate all these things. If it is not working, kindly can try as much as possible and talk to your pediatrician about it. But at 10 months, baby should be able to communicate, to coordinate. Something should be coordinating, like listening. Listening skills should be top notch. This goes without saying. If you started your oral care at 9 months, you should upgrade it. Some people prefer starting their 10 months old with the toothpaste, the kids one, but I don't think so. I feel that's too early. So you just need very minimal things at this point, just to make sure that their teeth are clean, and that's all. The teeth and the tongue are clean, and you can use readily available material like the washing cloths that you do wash them with during shower times, and the softest toothbrush, Bristol, or maybe, what do you call them, the tooth, what do you call them, Allensight anemia. Yeah, just minimal as it can, just to make sure that their teeth are clean, because remember at this particular point they're almost eating everything. Yeah, and if they're eating everything, I hope you also include water in their diet, like loads of water if possible. When they wake up, give them some water during the day. Like make sure they drink lots and lots and of water. Yeah, so that they don't have problem when they are fornicating, they are what, they're going through the toilet. At 10 months, I hope you change to your diet, the diet of your baby, because at this particular point they can eat everything unless that food is allergic to them. Yeah, by 10 months you should be able to know that this particular food doesn't work with my baby, or this food doesn't work, or they don't love this food. So what you do is, at 10 months it's very early to say they won't eat, so try find a way that they can eat. If they can't eat it as food, just try blend it and see if they'll eat it. If they can't eat it alone, try find a way if you can maybe add another something and then mash it so that they don't notice, so that they get to eat, because again they need lots of vitamins and all that stuff. So you find a way that they're going to eat, and make sure whatever they're going to eat is balanced, so that you don't end up destroying that gut. It's very early for to destroy at 10 months all your gut, and if the gut is destroyed at 10 months, trust you, you're going to have problems when they grow up. I learned that through the hard way, trust you me. So make sure you're taking care of that gut, and that goes that means the food that they're eating should and must be balanced all day. Make sure you're not giving them loads of carbohydrate. Find a way that you're going to break down that carbohydrate as much as possible, because carbohydrates are so tempting. Like every other day you'll find yourself eating loads of carbohydrates and less of the other things. So make sure they are, whatever they're eating is rich in starch, um, fats, healthy fats, that is, and yeah, all that. But if you can't, just try and avoid carbohydrates as much. Now, one last thing that you're going to notice your baby is at this particular point, at least they should be attentive. If there are other kids, they should be attentive to play with them, or they're eager to know what's happening, or just join the game. If they're not, there is a problem. Yeah, because remember, at 9 months they started noticing what's happening in their surroundings. So at 10 months they should be curious enough to want to join that particular game or want to do whatever that's happening. So take note on that. Yeah, again, if whatever that I've just said is not happening to your baby, babies are different, just don't trust in the process. Just consult with the right people, that is the pediatrician. And I hope at this particular point you're also not skipping your clinics. These are very, very important. Like if you find yourself in a situation that you didn't attend a certain clinic, make sure you just go back and tell them I didn't attend this particular clinic, so that your baby gets to get the required vitamins and injections and all that stuff. It really does help them a lot in their growth. So yeah, that's what I've noticed so far with my baby. And if your baby is at 10 months, I hope you're going to share their milestone that I've not mentioned, that you and that you're experiencing. Yeah, so I'll see you in the next one. Bye.